Today's topic.
Abba and Preach are just way too articulate. They're way too smart. And I really believe Abba probably has a very, very high IQ. Preach also, but Abba is really calculated.
Where are you going, Brain?
Back to the cage to plan for tomorrow night.
Why? What are we gonna do tomorrow night?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Rob, coming back at you once again with another video. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and let's get into it, all right? Ooh, what do we have here? Looks like we got a conspiracy theory. Now, I don't know if you guys have been to the deep, dark corners of the internet like I have, but I got out and I survived. And the first thing I did was said, maybe I should make a YouTube video about this. But while I was in the depths, I heard rumors. And there's some rumors, right? There's rumors that there's some kind of motive behind, quote, this beef. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I think Abba and Preach addressed that. I think Fresh and Fit, I think they've addressed that. I don't think that there's any actual tangible proof of a motive. I think that there is only speculation. But what I find interesting is that for whatever reason, a lot of the people on the internet who are doing content on this are not talking about it. There's a few, all right? Now, there was somebody in a comments thread in one of my videos, and they said Abba and Preach used the art of war on Fresh and Fit in order to get them in a weakened position and then strike. Why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense. Or does it? Now, apparently there's a woman named Nina Unrated, and I guess there was some issues with Nina Unrated and Fresh and Fit. Now, the interesting thing about it is that Nina Unrated actually appeared on an Abba and Preach live stream.
Today's topic.
Everybody, welcome. So we have Nina Unrated.
At some point. See, as you can see right here, it says Abba goes live on a live date with Nina Unrated and Harry Cathy. That name Harry Cathy, I wouldn't have went on date with a woman named that. So then as you can see right under it, the next video, and I don't know who this video is by, it says, is Abba and Preach white knighting for Nina Unrated in feud? And you know that is gonna say with Fresh and Fit. Now, my question for everybody is there any proof that this could be possible? Is there a motive behind this? It would be my assumption that if there's no further relationship, I really don't know why Abba and Preach would really do that. I listened to a video yesterday and it was by O'Shea Duke Jackson, and O'Shea Duke Jackson in that video acknowledged that he believes that Abba is a smart individual.
And Abba and Preach are just way too articulate. They're way too smart. And I really believe Abba probably has a very, very high IQ. Preach also, but Abba is really calculated. Abba is really calculated. Abba is really calculated. So he knows what to do.
And I tend to agree with that. I think Abba is pretty smart, and I do think that he's calculated. And I don't see any calculations where doing something like that for Nina Unrated would benefit anyone. I don't see Abba doing something that could possibly cause him risk and not getting any return for it. I don't know what the return would be. Without any tangible evidence, it's hard to speculate. You know, anybody could say, oh yeah, you know, he could be smashing. I don't know. I don't know. Again, this is just thought exercise, just throwing this out there, okay? Just asking questions, all right? Simulation. talking about conspiracy theories, all right? Because as of right now, again, I don't think that anything has surfaced. The only thing that has actually surfaced has been the text messages from Anna Quinn Fitness between her and Myron Gaines. I'm not sure if anything other than this live stream between Abba and Nina Unrated exists.
So while I'm talking to Myron,
I don't know if there's any personal interactions out there. I don't know if there's any text messages, emails, anything. I don't know. I haven't seen it. And I don't think that there has been, because I'm pretty sure that the people who are on the side and more favorited towards Fresh and Fit would have put that out already in their defense. Because as I'll be talking about in another article, there's somebody going on the defense of them already. So we'll be getting into that in another video. All right. So I don't buy that motive. I don't buy that. I don't buy that Abba would go through all of that and, you know, set up some calculated move to do a reaction video later. It's not feasible. I don't think Abba would do it. If we're gonna go with O'Shea Duke Jackson's assumption that Abba is a high IQ individual, and he seems, you know, intelligent, smart. If we're gonna go with that stance, right? Because I think everybody will be under the general consensus and be okay to believe that. Then you would assume that somebody who's a high intelligence individual would try to get whatever return they could out of whatever risky activity that they do. And if we're gonna assume that Abba was an intelligent individual, then he knows that there could be risk associated with that. So I gotta count that one out. I gotta count that motive out. Now, this is a conspiracy theory of my own, ladies and gentlemen. Just a theory. This is a thought exercise. I want people to talk about this in the comments because I want to know what you guys think. It's very interesting how we live in this world and everybody just forgets everything. Even stuff that was just literally like a couple months ago. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Well, before we get started with what I'm talking about, I got to ask you guys the question. How do you spell Berenstein? Think about it. And I'm talking about the Berenstein Bears. Now, if you can't remember, I'll ask you another question. Does the Monopoly man wear a monocle over his eye or no? If you don't know the answers to those questions, don't go and Google the pictures. Go watch a YouTube video on what's called the Mandela effect. Fast forward to right now, talking about Abba, Preach, and Fresh and Fit. Now, this beef is picking up, you know, and YouTube algorithm loves it. All you gotta do is just put Abba and Preach in something and boom, you know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of people watching your videos, right? And, you know, small content creators, you know what I'm saying, are being detectives and looking stuff up and making video after video, trying to build their channels. It was interesting. I can't think of the YouTuber's name. I think his name is Silver Star. He's a YouTuber that actually follows my Blacklight Revelations 1 account. And he's a YouTuber. He does videos of his own. And in his comments thread, he made a response video to one of Silver Star's videos. And he asked the question, did Abba and Preach bear any responsibility in what happened? Now, I don't know if this is a value judgment, right? Who's more at fault? Clearly, the more visual, the more, connected activity was the outburst that Myron had, right? But if we're going to assume that Abba is a high intellect individual, the best thing about being intelligent is that nobody can see what's going on inside of your brain. Now, you have to ask yourself, right? Why would Abba do that? Why would Abba and Preach do that? Again, I want to know, what do you guys think? I'm not sure if anybody knows, but Abba and Preach, they've done several videos where they've criticized Red Pill and pickup artists. One of the most notable was a pickup artist, Red Pill guy named Darius M. That almost got ugly. Do you guys remember that?
All right, today's topic, we are going to be reacting to this creator's content. He threatened to take down our stuff and have strikes and violations against us. And so I'm like, all right, well, let's go to court. And he said, don't react to any of my stuff. So I was like, all right, I'm going to react to your whole channel.
And they've done a lot of reaction videos to Darius M. And in those reaction videos, they talk about their feelings towards, quote, toxic pickup artists or red pill rage. And I believe that they said that Darius and his, rhetoric sound like they have red pill rage. Now, my question, a lot of people say that Fresh and Fit are toxic. I don't watch much of their content. The only content of theirs that I see is when somebody does a reaction video to it, because it's just not my thing. And I'm not really fond of those guys. So, most of my videos are going to be biased because I'm not fond of them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're doing anything out here to save the world. You know what I'm saying? But if you go back and you watch, see, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews did a video 5 months ago where Abba and Preach addressed the red pill community. And I think that this is going to end up saying, and had a lot to say. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, and had a lot to say. You guys can see it right there on the screen. Here's my honest thoughts. Dating coaches sabotage a virgin's date. So who knows? Abba's very intelligent.
And Abba and Preach are just way too articulate. They're way too smart. And I really believe Abba probably has a very, very high IQ.
I gotta agree with O'Shea Duke Jackson on that. And you gotta wonder, did he go down there with his stances, knowing his aptitude and debate ability to, be able to stick it to some toxic dating coaches, some toxic pickup artists, some toxic red pills? This is just speculation. We're just asking questions here. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any evidence of this. I'm literally just asking questions. All right. Now, let me jog your memory about the Darius M situation.
All right, today's topic, we are going to be reacting to this creator's content. He threatened to take down our stuff and have strikes and violations against us. And so I'm like, all right, well, let's go to court. And he said, don't react to any of my stuff. So I was like, all right, I'm going to react to your whole channel. So so this is one of his older videos.
Is that Darius M?
Yeah. He likes to mess with the copyright system and try to misuse it. This one is called Destroy Her Ego. So you know it's going to be good.
Listen, like the video, share the video.
Like the video, share the video, but don't judge the video.
This segment is going to be about knocking a woman off her pedestal, destroying her ego. A woman's ego is huge. For years, her whole life, she's been told she's attractive, she looks good, that she must be humbled, she must be brought down to earth.
This is not red pill, blue pill, this is just toxic pill. Listen, if someone has...
I think that says a lot. Now, if you watch my other videos, I did articles from Fox News and I did another article from The Sun. And The Sun accused Fresh and Fit of speaking toxic and misogynistic rhetoric. Now, clearly, from just that little bit of that video there, Abba and Preach have a clear disdain for toxic and misogynistic rhetoric. That makes you ask yourself the next question. Well, why would you dive right into the depths of misogyny by going to Miami? I don't know. Abba and Preach are probably asking themselves, well, they don't know either. Now, what I need to know is who invited who where. Did Abba and Preach ask to go to Fresh and Fit podcast? I highly doubt it. I guarantee you Fresh and Fit more than likely asked Abba and Preach. Why do I guess that? Because Fresh and Fit always has people on their show. Abba and Preach has been Abba and Preach since before Let There Be Light. So then you got to ask yourself, well, okay, let's digest that scenario. If that scenario is the case, well, shame on Abba for going down there. And shame on Preach. Even in a conspiracy theory situation where there was a motive, I still blame Fresh and Fit. Oh my God, Rob, you just don't like them. Well, okay, yeah, you're right. But that's not important. I mean, kind of it is, but in this situation, it's not. Because I'm trying to make a point here. The point is, if the KKK invited me to a barbecue, I wouldn't go. I would never ask the KKK to come to my barbecue either. If I was a king cobra, do you think I would say, hey, mongoose, let's play tag? If I was a gazelle, would I say, hey, lion, I'm gonna go sleep over there with your cubs. Wake me up when it's time for dinner. No, you are the dinner. When everybody criticizes Fresh and Fit, they criticize them because of lack of situational and social awareness. I'm curious to know if Fresh and Fit was aware of the criticisms of red pill and pickup artists and dating coaches that Abba and Preach have had over their long YouTube history, or if they were aware of the incidents that went down with them and Darius M. Who knows? What's the lesson here? I don't know. Maybe there isn't one. But the lesson for me is that you be very careful who you invite into your house. Because while you're inviting everybody, there may be some people who just want to walk in because they may want to rearrange a few things. Now, am I saying that's what happened? No, because again, I don't have any evidence. This is just a thought exercise. But you always have to ask yourself in every situation, what if? What if? So with that being said, that's the end of this video. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you already know what to do. Make sure you smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers. I will catch you on the next one. All right, peace.